You watching Nardwuar's video of Vault, a.k.a. The Vault. You know, all the iconic footage and interviews, the timeless ones. You know what I'm saying? Catalog alert. Don't ever play yourself. It's DJ Khaled. Notice how I'm holding the mic. That's how an icon holds the mic. Notice how you see the swag on the, you feel me? Don't ever play yourself.
Nardwuar. 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 Nardwuar.
Another one.
Who are you?
The biggest in the game, DJ Khaled. We the best CEO, a.k.a. Mogul Talk, a.k.a. Young Icon, a.k.a. Special Cloth Alert, a.k.a. Cloth Talk, a.k.a. you know, biggest king of the anthems, a.k.a. you know what it is.
Welcome to South by Southwest in Austin, Texas.
You know, it's my first time. My first time being here. They always ask me to come, but you know what I'm saying, Nas asked me to come this year. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was, I got to make sure I come. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here with Nas. So,
Live at the barbecue.
Live at the barbecue.
Now, I have a gift for you right off the bat, a signed Public Enemy CD.
Wow, you know, I love Public Enemy. Chuck D, salute Chuck D, Flavor Flav, Terminator X. You know what I'm saying? I love Rebel Without a Pause. Yes, the rhythm, the rebel. You know what I'm saying? That cover. Remember that vinyl, the yellow cover with them sitting in front of the car? You know what I'm saying? I had that hanged up in my room. You know what I'm saying? Public Enemy, salute. Thank you. Chuck D, yes.
I'm so
hood.
hood.
You better. And if you feel me, put your hands up. Hood. You know what I'm saying? Classic.
Now, I was wondering, is it inspired by the Cold Chillin' record right here?
You know, I love this record, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane.
The Juice Crew.
Juice Crew. Like, this is a special record right here. Like, this, you see, I miss vinyl. You see the cover, look at the back. This how it, I miss this. I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I need the DJs to know you gotta be able to touch some real vinyl so you can feel what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the scratches is better on real vinyl and the mixes and the sound. You know what I mean? I don't hear no snap, crackle, pop. You know what I'm saying?
And if we turn it over, we have the song right there, the symphony, and that's I'm So Hood.
Symphony. Well, you know, I make a bunch of symphony. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do. My anthems, I'm like, I do exactly what this did. It's one of my favorite records. You know that, right? It's crazy.
The Carol Mart store, mixtapes.
Yes, Carol Mart, Carol City. You know what I'm saying? I used to sell my mixtapes right in the front. You know what I'm saying? Right in the back of my car, or sitting on one of the milk carton crates eating some sugar cane or some coconut with some pineapple. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my dreads, Jamaicans, Haitians. You know, it's a Dade County thing. You know what I'm saying? Right there in Carol Mart, 27 years. You know what I'm saying? That's like my stomping grounds right there, meaning as in that's where Khaled came up in Dade County, meaning as in that's where they felt my presence. You know what I'm saying? Being on Mix 96. You know, I love, you feel me?
Champs mixtapes. Did you really put, Khaled, mixtapes in the shoes?
Yeah, you know a lot. I like that. I used to work at Trans Sports, and I used to sell tapes. You know, you go buy sneakers, but I used to put a tape in the sneaker. You know what I mean? And they used to come see me because they knew I had them tapes. You know what I'm saying? I was hustling them tapes. You know what I'm saying? You know, they hid the keys from me, so now we had to give them the keys. You know what I mean?
You rep Miami.
I bleed it.
And I was curious, DJ Khaled, what can you tell the people about this Miami legend, rest in peace, Uncle Al?
Praise you, man. I praise you. You know a lot. This is Liberty City's own DJ Uncle Al, one of the biggest DJs in Miami, somebody I look up to, that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that DJed on the radio with me, in the clubs with me, and one of Dade County's finest, and a Miami icon, and represented love, peace. You know what I'm saying? Peace in the hood. You know what I'm saying? This is my brother right here, man. You don't understand, Uncle Al. I love you, I miss you, and we're gonna keep his name alive forever.
I was curious, Khaled, about more Miami. I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch, a big chunk of here of Miami records. Clay D.
Come on, man. You know, Miami, the whole state of Florida, this the bottom right here. This the bottom. That's Clay D. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, Clay D, Luke, Disco Rick, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, you going bad, bro.
Gigolo Tony.
Yo,
Look at that outfit.
yeah, you look at that outfit. I can't look at that. DJ Magic Mike, Magic Mike.
Because bass is really important.
Listen, that's my friend. You know that, right? You know what I'm saying? This guy, man, when I tell you, me as a kid, me and DJ Nasty, we used to go to his house and he used to stun on us with his record room, with his drum machine, and he used to cut like the illest, cleanest scratches ever. He used to stun on us hard. Like, no, I'm talking about, and he legendary. You know, legendary to me at least. And he legendary to a lot of people, but that's my friend Magic Mike. Salute. Let me see what else you got.
Missy Miss getting bass.
Listen, let me tell you something. You see this when you see all these bass bottom speakers, you know what I'm saying? Just know that's Miami, that's Florida. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Liberty City, Carroll City, Opelika, Little Haiti. Shout out to Trina.
The baddest.
Biatch. You know what I'm saying? That's my sister. You know what I'm saying?
What an album cover.
Oh no, Trina, let me tell you something. Trina, don't play with Trina. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the greatest. And I'm just so proud of her, man. She always showed me love, you know what I'm saying? And for her to just to keep winning and winning is so inspiring. And she's a good friend of mine. Trina, I love you. Salute.
And underneath we have the man you mentioned.
Listen, Disco Rick, it's my guy. You know what I'm saying? He run all the strip clubs in Miami. Also dropped some of the most classic records in Miami. That's my friend. He helped me break some of my records all in the clubs. And that's my brother. His birthday just passed. You know what I'm saying? Disco Rick. Yo, Disco Rick, boy, you a legend, boy.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, wiggle, wiggle.
I was wondering about the strip clubs. DJ Khaled, Coco's Club Lex.
Coco's legendary. You know what I'm saying? Coco's, Rolex. Those are two legendary strip clubs in Miami. You know, if you have never been to Coco's or Rolex or Take One, you played yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's like the real Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what about Tootsie's? They have good wings.
Yeah, Tootsie's like our Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just chill and vibe. Now, if you want to touch another vibe, you go to Coco's, Rolex, Take One. And that's, you know, where I came up, meaning as in, that's where I used to hang out. You know what I'm saying? You know, breaking my records in the club or passing out flyers for people to go to my parties. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coco's, Rolex for always showing me love. Take One for always supporting me. You know what I'm saying?
What is the difference between Tootsie's Rolls and Chef D?
Well, Chef D, give thanks, 'cause that's my personal chef, and she makes sure that I eat healthy, gluten-free. You know, right now I'm on a 22-day vegan diet. You know what I'm saying? I'm challenging myself to be greater. So the difference is, you know what I mean, gluten-free, and then, you know what?
What can you tell the people about this important link to Miami and DJ Khaled, Bob James, and sampling?
Well, Bob James, I sample a lot of his records. I used to be called a producer named Beat Novocaine. Now it's DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? But Beat Novocaine, this is when I used to touch a bunch of Bob James. You know a lot. You know that, right? Like, you picking, like, Nasty, what's that one record we said? Was it Watch Out? And all was it Bob James? You know, Bob James, so many records. He has amazing sound. Matter of fact, I'm gonna revisit some Bob James samples and probably make something new with him now. You know what I'm saying?
Early days of DJ Khaled again. You were a busboy at Shoney's?
Yes, you know a lot. You you're not working with the people, right? You're not with the people.
I'm from Vancouver, BC, Canada.
I just want to make sure you ain't with the people because yes, I used to be a busboy at Shoney's. You know what I'm saying? The bag was low. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was going through some trials and tribulations. So, you know, I had to do what I had to do and be a busboy. And at the same time, at that time, there was a DJ contest. And I was busboying to make my little money every week. And there was a DJ contest that you could win $5,000. And I ended up winning the DJ contest, so I got to quit Shoney's. You know what I'm saying? And then I went back to my hustle to get my grind back up, to live my dream. I always knew never to give up, never surrender, and never stop. So it took me from busboying to now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know a lot, and success don't happen overnight. So, yes, I was a busboy.
What about the rest of your family? For instance, your sister has a shoe store in Jacksonville?
You're getting deep now. You're getting deep. You know, I keep my family out of these conversations. You're getting deep. Listen, we're going. Big up to my family. Big up to my whole family. I can't put it getting deep. You getting too deep. I like you. Like chill out. Let's not get too deep now, please. You're not the people, right? Like,
Did Biggie ever hear your beat?
Damn. This man, how this man know? This man crazy. He got me with the people. I gave DJ Clark Kent. Clark Kent, my friend, my brother. And he knew Biggie very well. And I always went to the Biggie shows. I went to like a Biggie show with Clark Kent. And I've been to Biggie shows all over America. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to see him. And I used to get beats to Clark Kent for him to play for Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Because, at that time I was making my beats and I knew Clark Kent was a close one to him. So I used to give him beats to play for Biggie. So, you know what I'm saying? I would have to ask Clark Kent. You know what I mean?
What temperature should the air conditioning be in the studio?
Well, the studio is I love being on 75, 74, right? But see, in the studio, it get hot, cold, because it's just a studio thing, because of the equipment. So, sometimes when we cutting some serious vocals, I shut the AC off because when it gets warm, your voice sound iconic. You know what I'm saying? And then, I know artists, like I know, I came up in the game with a lot of great artists. So like, if I remember recording like Akon, turn the AC off and turn the heat on. So when he walk in, it's heat. You got to come in there sweating. That's the only way you're going to get vocals out of him. You ain't getting vocals on if the AC's on. I'm letting you know now. You're going to play yourself. So I'm giving you a secret tip. Certain artists, you got to shut the AC off to get that iconic voice. You know what I mean?
The Miami New Times recently did a profile on you, and they mentioned that you stole a telephone from the Odyssey Records.
Well, I used to work at a record store called Odyssey Records. A lot. And, when I was in there, I would DJ at the record store, but at the same time as I would go back in the office and make calls to, because, they had long distance. At that time my money wasn't right. So I had to use the phone to call New York and all these record companies out there, and I used to try to get records or work my set to come in the game, let them know I'm the next one. You know what I mean? So I would blow up the phone bill. So the owner found out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, we got to win more, you know what I'm saying?
What are your tips for sleeping in cars like you did in 1994 while chasing your girlfriend?
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know about chasing, but yes, when I came to Miami, I had a girlfriend, and her mother lived in Miami, and her father lived in Miami. So we would stay at her mother's house, and her mother used to let us stay in the house. I would stay on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And then when she go to her father's house, he ain't hearing that. He ain't having that. So I had to stay in the back of the Honda Civic. So, you know what I'm saying? When he left to work, I would be able to come inside to take a shower and them type of things. It was rough, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't change nothing because it made me who I am. I got to see two parts of life, of success and the mud. You know what I'm saying? And when I kept growing, you know what I mean? I always remember them two things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm so focused now. You know what I mean? And that's why, they hid the keys from me back in them days. I had to figure it out on my own. Now I got the keys. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me?
I was curious, Snapchat, the guy that runs Snapchat, that organized Snapchat, was offered $1 billion by Facebook.
I had to go meet him. I had to look in his eyes. It was more than a bill. I think it was like a few billion. And
would you have done that?
I would have took the money. I'm being honest with you. I would have took the money. You know what I'm saying? I had to meet him. I had to look in Evan's eye and say, you really refuse that? He must know something that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And all he did was laugh. So I'm like, that was inspiring. You know what I mean? I don't know how he sleeps at night. You know what I mean? But give thanks. Does
your uncle at one time, did he run Hip Hop, Fish, and Chicken in Tallahassee?
Yeah, how you be knowing all this stuff? I'm going to keep the family stuff out this but you good, man. I like you, man.
DJ Khaled, did you leak your own sex tape?
Nah, man. I don't got no sex tape out there. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
What is, perhaps, your vision of perfect pussy? What do you think of perfect pussy?
Yeah, you crazy, man. You got to give thanks for your queen at home. You know what I mean? And I'm happy with my queen. You know what I mean? So give thanks for the queen and the creation of the theory. You know what I mean? You got to give thanks.
Well, I have a gift for you. Some Perfect Pussy right here. The band Perfect Pussy.
That's great.
From Syracuse, New York. And check this out. Clear vinyl with menstrual blood. Meredith.
Yeah.
That kind of scares you.
Yeah. I can't.
But one person that's in this room, is he still here? J1's.
Yeah, where J1's at? J1. I got to hear what you. Where you at?
Come on over here for a second, J1's. The radio show that you were on.
Mimi Brown is the name.
WDAS.
Yeah, Rap Digest Posse.
That is pretty amazing.
My name was J1's, the rap keeping in step. Alley Hoop, your favorite troop.
And you interviewed all sorts of legendary Philly rappers.
In 1985 all the way to 1989.
And that's your manager. That's incredible.
That's my brother.
He's not my manager, but he's more than a manager. He's one of my best friends, my brother day one. He has too many titles.
What do you know about Mimi Brown, Stevie?
He's the general manager of We the Best Music, and J1's been with me for day one. So if I never thanked you on the camera, I want to thank you for riding with me and being loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? You my
Different.
brother.
It's different. It's not regular. It's
And
different.
when everybody know to come see J1's. You can't find me, J1's gonna find me. It's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Blog that.
And J1's did give me a shout out, so I really appreciate that.
Nah, I appreciate you.
Amazing resource to turn to.
Yes, I gotta get my snap on real quick.
And doo-doo-loo-doo.
That's right.
Almost there. We are finishing up an interview with
The biggest in the game, DJ Khaled.
winding up here, DJ Khaled, the biggest in the game. What can you say about Mass Appeal? Shout out. Can you give them a shout out to Devin of Mass Appeal and Rebecca of Mass
I
Appeal?
want to shout out Mass Appeal and I want to shout out Nas for inviting me today on the show to headline with Nas. You know what I'm saying? This is legendary. They're going to watch the show 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Every time Nas step on that stage, it's an iconic situation. To be on an iconic stage with him is always amazing. And Mass Appeal for throwing this event is amazing. And I'm happy I came. I'm excited. And I'm just accomplishing more of my goals day by day, so I appreciate it.
DJ Khaled, why should people care about DJ Khaled? Why should people care?
I mean, I think people should care because, I care for them. You know what I mean? Meaning as in, me and my fans, we have a certain connection. You know what I mean? That's why I call them fan love. You know what I mean? I care for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Meaning as in, I want everybody to win and everybody to be happy. It's just something in me. I was born to show love. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in, hating and being they. That's a waste of emotion. That's negative. That's garbage. That's dirt. You know what I mean? I'm with the, I'm with God. You know what I'm saying?
Anything else to add to the people out there at all, DJ Khaled?
I'm working on new music. Summer's mine.
We the best.
Biggest in the game. Summer's mine. Every year's mine. Every year's we the best. Every year's fan love. Every year's is ours. I'm working on new music and look out for my brother, my artist, and a good friend of mine. His name is Kent Jones. He got a record right now shooting up the charts, a record called Don't Mind. You know what I'm saying? You're going to interview him one day, I promise you. Matter of fact, it's Kent Jones right here.
What can you say about DJ Khaled?
Kent Jones, boy.
DJ Khaled is the immaculate, the unstoppable, the intelligent, the
Matter of fact,
mentally
Kent Jones,
invincible.
Kent Jones. Give him some bars. Go ahead.
I just came from target practice to blow off some steam with the paper targets made of a list of anyone they might compare me to with all the reasons that are rarely true. Refusal to accept the greatness that they barely knew. I guess that's why some people only play they married to. Count the local celebrities as a crowd of them. Taking their old mixtape covers and making shrouds of them. I'm never competing because there's a difference between stars and celebrities. And I'm so high I can't even see what the clouds cover. But I don't hate my children. I'm always proud of them. We never tremble at the sound of them.
That's right.
Amazing.
Kent Jones, he got a hit record right now. It's called Don't Mind. You know what I'm saying? And just, that's what I love about the game. My Kent spit some bars. For no reason, he spit bars. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You document that. You know what I'm saying? And then 5 years from now, you're going to that's Kent Jones, the multi-platinum artist. You you know, and then you're gonna interview them, and that's why I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you always interview key people. You know what I mean? And then you break down their history. So this is something that somebody else is gonna break down. Right now we making history today. You know what I'm trying to tell you? You know what I'm saying? I might need to interview you. You know what I'm saying? And give you some keys. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, this is the biggest interview you ever did in your life. This is the biggest one you ever did in your life.
I think the Nardwuar story is pretty boring.
Nah, it ain't. Because you be repping. You everywhere. You out here in the mud. You out here in these concerts. You backstage. You walking around with some different type of clothes on. You know what I'm saying? You brave. And I respect that, man. Keep winning.
Well, thank you so much, DJ Khaled, for the kind words. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Mr. Jones, too.
Thank you.
From the eyes of Alaska, Buffalo Soldier, Hardcore Rasta, I'm the original, fuck the imposter, determined to make it. Shout out Buju Banton, free Buju Banton, free Buju Banton, Rasta.
Almost DJ Khaled and do loot do.
Sweet the best.
Do loot do.
Another one.
Do loot do.
Major Key. Biggest interview you ever did. Biggest one. It's the big. Congrats, your price went up. I won't fold.